having conversations meeting long, and because if you start explaining with the vice president now, before we know time will have disappeared. So
maybe François was ready to give some intro. Oui.
non, pas le faire. Non, non, non.
Je n'ai aucune préférence. Bien. Je vais vous prendre une page.
Je t'en prie.
Meilleur de venir.
Il va à faire nono.
Oh, dis donc. Well, they can put it on the internet.
Je vais saluer Georges. Oui. Pierre.
Nous avons des relations privilégiées avec monsieur.
Oui, Couly, c'est ça. Bernard Couly.
Bernard, qu'est-ce qu'il devient?
Ah ben il est
We have to start.
toujours dans cette profession.
Il est revenu à son ancienne chaire.
Absolument. Avec autant d'enthousiasme.
Ah oui, c'est ça, oui, tout à fait.
Mais c'est bien qu'il dit Louvain-la-Neuve et pas Louvain-la-Neuve.
1 minute to go.
Oui, oui.
C'est quand même...
C'est bien ça.
Ok, alors je vais terminer avec ça. C'est bien, la veuve. C'est très bien. Ok.
La veuve, oui.
So, yeah, you will get the questions, I think. Do you have them off the top of your head? I would just invite you to sit down now. We're going to start with Chantal, with the Vice President. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We need Vice President.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
You don't have the bulb?
You don't have the bell or the hammer?
But I do have the volume switch. I do have the volume switch. Oh,
Order.
Mr. Speaker, order.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please take your seats.
Ce serait bien d'avoir un deuxième micro.
What am I saying to them?
Mais je le passerai.
J'en avais un parce que si c'est moi qui vais relancer les questions, alors.
Yes.
Oui, sinon ça ne sera pas agile.
Oui, oui.
Tu as raison.
No, they have to be ratified by vote, don't they?
Yes, they have to be ratified. So these, you say these are the people. Would I have a motion to ratify? And these are the candidates for vice presidents, but there's only 3 seats on the board. So elections are needed.
Yes. And the elections are now open. Now, what do? They vote for 3?
Yeah,
Or they vote for 3?
yeah. And I guess they have to do 1, 2nd, 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no European candidate because the president is now European.
Yep.
So let me just familiarize myself with
And
that.
my battery is 9%, but you should be able to.
Manon, est-ce que vous pourriez demander à quelqu'un du service technique s'il y a moyen d'avoir un deuxième micro ici? Parce que c'est un peu compliqué.
Okay. Do you want to do that? Do you want to announce that?
Nous avons un collègue de l'autre côté, n'est-ce pas?
I'm not really in
Oui,
it.
mais je ne sais pas très bien qui il est. Mais lui...
Tu ne le connais pas? Non. Je vais...
Ah, Georges. Ah non, c'est Georges qui est là. Alors je ne sais pas. Ricardo.
Ricardo. C'est pour passer et les faire plus agiles.
Okay.
Oui.
So I can announce this and ask for a ratification of the board members.
Yeah, we start with the ratification of the board
Okay.
members. I guess, but how do we do it? Just,
Who will do it?
no, but how do you do it? Do people
Well, just ask. I just read them into the record and say if we can have the ratification of that.
and people put their names
Yes.
up? For each one or for
Oh no, for the whole lot.
Okay.
Any comments? Does it need to be the president who does it? Or does it need to be Francois? Okay, well let's see if we can get.
What about the vice president? Because there is no.
No, the vice president comes after that.
Yeah, but the thing that I think it's really silly that they're not even able to introduce themselves, or because no one is going to know how many was on the board before, you know. So there's no time for this. But should we ask them to stand up and show
Yeah.
their faces? At
Yeah,
least?
they're
Oui,
there.
c'est bon.
Should I check the executive?
Un très grand merci.
I think we have to start.
Attends, je vais garder ceci.
Voilà.
They're all here?
Which is the English channel, the channel for English.
Oui, ils sont là, non? Folks, please take your seats. Take your seats. So thank you for coming back to our afternoon session, which is quite busy. We want to begin the session with some administrative business and announcements. The administrative business concerns the ratification of the board members which have been appointed by the regions at their regional gatherings by the General Assembly. This is generally simply done by a decision of this Assembly to ratify the names that have been put forward by the regional gatherings. So what I propose to do is to read those names to you now and then to ask for your approval. Is that in order? Translator is catching up, I'm sure. Okay. So the following are board members appointed by the regions for ratification by the General Assembly. Africa, Father George Nkeze, President of the Catholic University of Buea, Cameroon. If you are in the hall, you may stand up, and there we have Father George. North. I don't think we should have applause until we get the ratification for everybody. Otherwise, we might have a very late supper tonight. North America, USA, Father Sean Sheridan Torr, President of University of Steubenville, and Canada, Father Terry Kersh, President St. Joseph's College, Associate Member. Latin America, Dr. Fernando Felipe Sanchez Campos, Universidad Católica de Costa Rica, and Professor Ignacio Sanchez Diaz, Rector of the Pontificia Universidad Católica de Chile. Asia Pacific, India, J. Prasant Palakapilil, Sacred Heart College for India, and Herminio Dagohoy, President of University of Santo Tomas in the Philippines, who hosted us earlier this year for, thank you. For the Middle East, Reverend Kalalil Kalfoun, Rector of the Université La Sagesse in the Liban. Europe, Professor Zeljko Tanjic, Rector of the Catholic University of Croatia, and Professor Gregory Ruambe, Institut Catholique de Toulouse. Sectorial groups on the stage, Professor Pablo Vidal from Valencia in Spain. And research also from, on the stage rather, Professor Pierre Vercauteren from the Université Catholique de Louvain in Belgique. Can we please, by a show of hands, agree that we have ratified those nominations? Thank you. Are there any dissenting voices? Thank you. So they are duly ratified. Now, the next item of business, and we are going to move straight into our discussions after this, are the candidates for the Vice President. I may need the assistance of some of the IFCO people here if I have omitted any information. However, I should say that there are 4 candidates for the Vice Presidency, of which 3 can be elected due to the number of places on the board. And therefore, there is no nomination rather for a European Vice President, given that the new President comes from the continent of Europe. Therefore, I have 4 candidates for 4 continents and 4 regions, and you will be asked to choose 3 of those, and this will be done by election as this morning in the same location. You will go there and choose whom you wish. Are the translations getting all of that? Translators getting all of that? I know this is not on their sheets, so if there are any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I will go ahead and name the 4 candidates. Ça va aller que... Oui. Thérèse, non, il faut demander s'il y a un problème. Attention, dis-moi.
On va faire la votation à la main maintenant.
Si je comprends bien.
Yeah, sorry.
Si je comprends bien, il va falloir qu'on vote à main levée pour en choisir 3 parmi 4. Ah bon? C'est là-bas. Ah oui, donc c'est en salle.
Oui,
Voilà, c'était pour...
peut-être les traducteurs n'ont pas saisi ça. C'est
Voilà.
ce que j'avais dit en anglais, mais peut-être pas
Ah oui,
en français.
d'accord.
Okay. Oh, so then just to repeat, because I think I may have spoken a little swiftly for the translators. So the voting will take place in the hall where you voted, pretty well following the same procedure that you have been familiarized with this morning. So we are now going to open the urns immediately, and they will stay open until 4 o'clock. In that regard, I should also say that your coffee break this evening will be on the cloisters, not in the Pugin Hall, because our staff are preparing a supper in Pugin Hall. In fact, it's a banquet, so they need a little bit extra time. Okay, so can I now go ahead and nominate, or rather read the nominations?
It's not working.
Okay, Palino. Manon has advised me that on your little bulletin you will be asked to name the region rather than the family name, the person's name. Right, yes, so, Latin America, Dr. Fernando Felipe Sanchez Campos, Universidad Católica de Costa Rica. Africa, and you have already heard these names because they've been on the board. Father George Nkeze, President of the Catholic University of Buea, Cameroon. Southeast and East Asia, Father Herminio Dagohoy, President of the University of Santo Tomas in the Philippines. North America, Father Terry Kesh, St. Joseph's College, Canada. Would you like me to repeat those? Latin America, Dr. Fernando Felipe Sanchez Campos, Universidad Católica de Costa Rica. Africa, Father George Nkeze, President of the Catholic University of Buea, Cameroon. Southeast and East Asia, Father Herminio Dagohoy, President of the University of Santo Tomas, Philippines. North America, Father Terry Kesh, St. Joseph's College, Canada. Can we leave it at that? So I encourage you to, as this morning, vote before 4 o'clock. The urns, the election room will close at 4 o'clock, and then we will have a result later. My dear friends, thank you. We are running a little bit behind time, so I want to press on. As you can see from your bulletin, from your booklet, this afternoon we are having a roundtable discussion on research with FUC. On the round table with us this afternoon we have, and perhaps you just raise your hand or as you wish on the dais here, Dr. Pablo Vidal from the Catholic University of Valencia in Spain. We have Father Pierre Vercauteren from the Catholic University of Louvain. We have Professor João Filaccia from the Pontifical Gregorian University in Italy. We have Father Georges Hobeika, Rector of the University of the Holy Spirit in Kazlik in Lebanon. And we also have, to my right, Professor Ricardo Machon from the University of Loyola Marymount in the US near Los Angeles. And of course, at the end of the table, you have our own well-known Secrétaire Général de la FUC, Dr. François Mabille. Could I ask Pierre, could I ask Dr. Vercauteren perhaps to give us some focusing questions rather than have many inputs, which I don't think we can accommodate in a time frame. I think a real roundtable is about discussion, and so we're going to ask Pierre to give us some focusing questions for this discussion piece.
Thank you very much, Hugh. But before I take the floor, I would like to ask François to provide us some general ideas about the way IFCU is trying to foresee a possible research policy for IFCU.
Merci Pierre. Très rapidement, vous trouverez dans le rapport d'activité tout un chapitre qui est consacré à la politique de recherche ou aux groupes sectoriels. Dans ce chapitre, comme sur d'autres sujets, j'ai joué un petit peu l'empêcheur de tourner en rond. Et donc, la volonté a été d'être de nouveau transparent et honnête avec vous. Il y a des groupes qui fonctionnent bien. Ce sont notamment les groupes qui sont représentés ici. Il y a des groupes qui fonctionnent à peu près et d'autres qui ne fonctionnent pratiquement pas. Lorsque je vous parlais hier d'un déclassement intellectuel, je faisais notamment référence à ce travail-là. Déclassement intellectuel, ça veut dire quoi? Ça veut dire que les exigences que vous avez dans vos universités en termes de recherche, nous ne les retrouvons pas toujours au niveau international dans nos groupes de recherche. C'est là un premier point qu'il faut avoir la lucidité de reconnaître. Et puis nous avons d'autres sujets à travailler et à revoir. Le sujet même de ces groupes de recherche. Certains d'entre eux sont simplement disciplinaires. Peut-on travailler ces sujets aujourd'hui uniquement sous l'angle disciplinaire ou faut-il être systématiquement dans une approche pluridisciplinaire? La durée de ces groupes. Certains existent depuis 15 ans, 20 ans. Je sais que nos collègues américains, j'en ai parlé à plusieurs reprises avec Michael, donnent une sorte de mandat